Shocked. Russia is ready to use almost 500 fighters, bombers and attack aircraft to strike Ukraine. In the event of an offensive by Ukrainian troops in the Donbass, Russia is ready to strike with 500 combat aircraft. Russia has about 500 fighters, attack aircraft and bombers in full combat readiness, which will strike at the armed forces of Ukraine in the event of an offensive by the Ukrainian army in the Donbass. Despite the fact that the situation is close to critical, the Ukrainian army has not launched an offensive yet. Russian military aviation, including, in addition to fighters, bombers and attack aircraft, also attack helicopters, is indeed concentrated near the border with Ukraine. In this regard, in the event of a real threat to Russian citizens living in the Donbass and directly to Russia, especially given the fact that Ukrainian troops have already attacked Russian territory twice, Russian strikes will not be long in coming. Within range are 75% of the conventional armed forces of the Russian army, as well as 500 fighters and fighter bombers, reports the publication, The Sun. Nevertheless, experts draw attention to the fact that there is no point in using such a large number of combat aircraft. If Russia really plans to repulse the armed forces of Ukraine in the Donbass, then 40 to 50 combat aircraft will easily be enough for this, since, frankly, the equipment of the Ukrainian Air Force and air defense is notes the specialist Avia.pro. On the presented map, you can see the immediate places of concentration of Russian military aviation. So, according to the published data, 78 aircraft and helicopters are deployed on the territory of Belarus. About 100 combat aircraft and helicopters are deployed on the territory of Crimea, and more than 150 fighters, bombers, attack aircraft and attack rotorcraft are concentrated along the entire eastern border of Ukraine.